Okay, hi guys. So this entire meeting is about how to upload your answer sheets and how to approach the OBE. Go through this particular notice. This is a very important notice. First, what you need to do, and we'll do all these steps one by one, so that there's no problem and there are no hitches in what we are reading and what we are doing. So what you need to do is, if for example, when you log into your account now, as in my case, when I was logging in through my account, so I'm using Purnima's account right now. So what you need to do is fill in all your details. You will have an OTP on your mobile, and you will also have an OTP on your phone number, registered phone number as well. So if you have a problem at this stage, we'll see how you do that. If you have a problem at this particular stage, what you can do is either approach the office, or you can message me the details of your name, your examination, your roll number, everything that you need. You just message me the details, or you can directly reach out to the admin of the college. So अगर admin काम कर लेता है तो ठीक है, नहीं तो admin will redirect you to the to Delhi University's portal, where you can send a mail that I have not been able to log into my account. So this is the first stage. After you log into your account, you will have that OTP, and you can then put in your password, and after putting in your password, you will be logged in. So when you log in, let me start with the login page. When you log in, this is going to be your home front, and you have two different things. One is, remember, you have 510 paper. Do not select 210. I was initially selecting 210. Yours is the CBCS thing. So as and when you select this, you will get all your paper codes as well as your title. So you need to put in your paper codes as well. Then if you go to this open examination mock test, you can see that certain examinations are over, and these are the pending. So this particular examination is from 11:30 to 2:30. So it's still 1:30 right now. So you can download the paper, and then you can see. So for example, what I did was I downloaded the annual paper for economics. So as soon as you click it here, there is a declaration for unfair means declaration. So you need to just click I agree and move forward. Please read the instructions. Now this is the part that I want you to focus on, because there is a lot of questions coming from this part. Now you need to start your paper 30 minutes. Can I make you the presenter? I will, Rashi, just hold on a second. I'll make one by one. If you have any issues, I'll make you the presenter, and then you can show your screen, and we'll try to resolve the problem on this very call as well. So please, if your paper is starting at 11:30, please make sure that by 11 o'clock you are logged into your account, and you have a timer. The way that you can see this timer is in this way. Let me go back to mock test. Can you see this paper? There's a paper going to be started at 3:30. So for the 3:30 examination, you need to log in I mean at least half an hour before. So you have a counter clock going on. So this counter clock is telling you how much time is left for the paper to start. And then once you have started the paper, once you have downloaded the paper, then you have a timer starting for 3 hours. So this paper, you know that this paper will stop at 2:30. So at 2:30 you will be that's the last time at which you can upload your answers. So that counter clock is also running here. Now coming to this particular PDF. Now you have the on clock student screen mentioned, then you have the download question paper download button. Now let's have a look at this as well. The moment that you agree to this, that particular screen will open. Now you have your 6 questions that you need to put up. However, if you see that there is an option of maximum 1 file for 5 MB, or what you can do is you can have multiple files. But remember, the supported files are either JPG, PDF, PNG, or JPEG. So I'll tell you the route for doing this as well. So what you can do is download a app called Adobe Scan. Now the problem with the other measures that you were taking, for example CamScan, if you have an existing account with CamScan, you can still use it, but after the government ban on the Chinese applications, 59 applications, CamScan I suppose is not available on either on Play Store or on the Apple Store. So what you can instead do is make an account, download Adobe Scan, and I'll show you how to work with Adobe Scan. And then after working with Adobe Scan, it's a similar format, and you can always upload it on your either on your this thing WhatsApp, and then from WhatsApp you can always download it to this particular file. Now I'll show you that as well. I've sent a copy of an answer on your group as well. So what you can do is if you're not able to download the paper, let's see the downloading process. There's an option here by download. So if you just download the paper, you will have this the paper has been downloaded, and either you can take a printout of it, you can save it on your desktop, whatever जिस तरीके से भी आपको ठीक लगता है, please do that. Please check that the question paper is correct. This is just a mock test, so the subject should be correct, the paper code should be correct. Please match it with your examination roll number. So please match that you're downloading the correct paper, you're downloading the correct subject, and the test for Eco Honors, CBCS Eco Honors should be there. Don't worry about the maximum marks, and you need to, for example in this case, you need to answer 4 questions. So there are 6 questions given, 4 of them you will need to answer. Now please do not make an error in uploading different answers for different questions. So now that you have downloaded the paper, let's first move forward. If you're not able, if there is some error in downloading, if you're not able to download, there is some technical glitches, then you can always contact the college authorities, but that is only in case of emergency. अगर emergency है तभी आप college के पास आइए, or the college or the department will send you the paper on WhatsApp. Then you have a time tracker. Remember that you don't have 3 hours, you have 2 hours for answering, and 1 hour is for IT related activities. And please do not assume that you have 3 hours, because there might be certain glitches. You might not be able to download the paper, so or you might not be able to upload the paper. So time with you, at least 45 minutes with you for answering the questions that you have already answered well. You can always scan them quickly and then upload it. Okay, now for Divyang students, you have 5 hours with you. That 1 hour is for uploading the papers and downloading the papers, and then you have 4 hours for answering the question paper. Then you have that mock test. What you can do is, if you want to try it out, the mock test at 3:30, there's going to be an examination. You can log in at 3 o'clock and then see that how this works. So you have a morning session at 7:30, then you have an 11:30 session, then you have a 3:30 session. You can try it today, you can try it tomorrow. Please have a good feel around of the entire website, that what you need to do, how you can actually squeeze in the time of uploading and downloading the examination. I would urge you that please use your laptop, please use your desktop. If you have a scanner, nothing like that, but if you don't have a scanner, then please use any of the softwares which is available. Adobe Scan is my preferred this thing. Then I'll also talk about, if your file is more than 5 MB, then I'll also talk about certain websites which can also reduce the file size. Now answering the paper. Now you have to use A4 white sheets. It can be ruled or plain. You have to write with blue or a black pen. Again, one thing is, please make sure that this is your own handwriting. It's not written by anyone else. Then the other thing is, this is a very important instruction for you. Why? Because you need to write down your name, your program, your semester, your roll number, your unique paper code, date, time. And this is where there's some ambiguity, because it says the first sheet for answers. Now I'm not sure whether this should be the first sheet of each answer or this should be the first sheet of the first answer. So to be on a safer side, what you can do is on a blank piece of paper, like I have done in my case, if you can see here, I have a sheet in which I have written all my details, and then when I'm writing an answer, the first sheet of each answer will be this particular sheet. This is my way out, but I will still confirm that whether this needs to be done for each answer. But the way that it is mentioned, it's a little ambiguous. This is a gray area. So, and it says that separate sheets should be used for each answer. So that essentially means that it kind of implicitly means that for each answer you might need to have the first page as your details. Then, but I'm not sure about this. I will definitely come back on this particular issue. Then uploading, what you can do is either you can have multiple files for each particular answer, or you can just club them and club them into one PDF and then upload this one particular PDF. And if you're not, again, if this is again the troubleshoot, if you get into trouble in uploading your answers on the website, then suppose in a scenario the website crashes and you're not able to upload your answers, so what you can do is scan it into a PDF format and then send it to the WhatsApp number of the college or the department, or we'll mention you which group that you can send your answers to, but this again should be exercised only in case of emergency. Then you will have the declaration for UFM, and these are the details. Now let's go back to the process. So if suppose what I have done, the process that I have taken is I have used for a particular answer I've sent you on the group. Now what I've done is I have used Adobe Scan. And Adobe Scan, what you can do is with Adobe Scan you can make a particular file with all your detail, with the first answer, the second answer, the third answer. So keep a separate file for your as your details, so that you can probably attach it with every answer if that is the case. And once you've filled in up those details, then you can start clicking up all your answer sheets, the first answer, the second answer, the third answer. And my way, one of the solutions that I have is either you can mail it to yourself, or directly from that particular app you can share it with on your personal chat on WhatsApp, and then from there you can always upload it. So the way that I've done is I've sent you the answers on this particular group, or you can mail it to yourself. And then after mailing, what you can do is I have downloaded this on my desktop, and now what I'll do is I'll go back to this, add files, and on the desktop you will get this. This is for 640 KB. So even if, and these are two sheets, even if you have 5 or 6 answer sheets, this should not ideally be more than 5 MB. If by any case this is more than 5 MB, you can always use online compression websites, and those online compression websites can reduce the size. If you have an Adobe software with you, what you can do is directly open this particular, where is this file? Yeah, so you can open this file and you have an option of reduced file size in your Adobe software. So suppose I choose this particular folder, scan to save. So now it has reduced my file from 640 KB to 453 KB. So you can do it a couple of times. You can always reduce your file size. And finally what you need to do is start the uploading process. This file has been uploaded, and once you are done with this, preview your responses and answers. You are getting an option of your answer one. Please make sure that at each particular case you are viewing your answer sheets so that you have answered the right question and the right answer is there. If you want to modify it, you can always modify it through the dialog box. And once you are done, you need to just put I agree and submit this response. So let's do this. So once you have submitted this thing, nothing can change and you are done. So this is the entire process. This is not a representative of your actual paper. So compressing the file reduces the quality. If you see, I've reduced this file and the quality hasn't changed much. So it is not as if the quality will reduce drastically. The quality actually reduces more in case of if your file is a photographic file, or if it's a very loaded file. Then if it's a photograph, then you might have the case of pixelation. But I don't think in a simple answer writing file you should face any issue. That should not be the case. What software can be used? It's good, Sonam, it's good if you can mention the sheet numbers. That will keep you that will give you a good track of things. So once you have written, so you should have at least 10-15 white sheets with you, and you should number them properly, so that in the end when you're uploading it, there should not be any confusion. And even to the fact that I would prefer that you write the question on the top, so that there is no confusion when you're uploading your answers. So write down the first question, that this is the question that I'm answering. Write down the answer, and then have the page numbers written at the bottom of it, so that it's easier for you to navigate things. So that's my approach. Again, you can follow any approach. Then what other site or software can be used instead of Adobe? Instead of Adobe, what you can do is, I just checked, there is a software, I Love PDF. I think I Love PDF also does it. So there are a number of compression websites. Compression online. So you have this particular website. All you need to do is select the PDF, and then what you can do is you will get you can download the PDF in a compressed form. The best way I found, the best software for PDF that I find is always Adobe Pro. So I use Adobe Pro DC. So if you want, you can start with the trial version. So DC Pro. So I think there's a 14-day trial or something like that. The subscription, I have the yearly subscription for it. So it's a 7-day trial. So what you can do is, just a day before the examination you can start the trial. So that your examination, or you can have two different accounts with which you can do it, so that it spans across 14 days. So it's a very easy software to use. I have the paid version, so I use it very often. The PDFs that I send you is through the Adobe Acrobat Pro. So it's a very easy to use software, and I've already told you how to do it. All you need to do is reduce the file size, and you're good to go. See, marks does not matter till the point whether it's for 18 marks or 180 marks or 1800 marks. That does not matter till the point that you need to see the time in which you have to write it. So you have basically half an hour to write each particular question. So in half an hour you probably can fill up 5-6 sheets. But at the same point of time, even if you're writing 3 sheets, I mean, or if your handwriting is pretty large as mine is, you probably need 7-8 sheets to write one particular answer. So that is a very open-ended question, but what you need to see is that you're able to complete your answer in 30 to 35 minutes, keeping in mind that you need to have 40 minutes, at least 45 minutes to upload your answer sheets. And if you still, after uploading the first initial answer sheet, if you still think that you have half an hour left, and then you want to improve on your answer, you can always modify your. So even before completing your paper, you have that option of modifying your answers. So you can do that, and just satisfy the demands of the questions. Let's see what kind of mock questions do they give us tomorrow. We can discuss a couple of mock questions, and then we can take it forward that how you can probably elaborate on the answers. So till the point I don't see the questions, I can't comment on how many pages or how do you write those answers. I need to see the nature of the questions. How analytical are they? Are they asking contemporary questions as well? So that kind of a thing I can probably let you know by tomorrow when I see the mock paper.